Hello and welcome to the Beingness podcast, the show where we have change makers share their journey, why they do what they do, and how it is impacting the world. Hi, I'm Supriya Pednekar, your host, and today we have a special guest, Mr. Mayuresh Pawar, who is a holistic wellness coach, stress management expert, and a government certified yoga trainer. He's also a professor who's been teaching Standard 9 onwards to MBA students. Hi, Mayuresh, a warm welcome to you. Thank you for your time and presence today. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you so much.
So, So, Mayuresh, tell us a bit about yourself and your journey of becoming a coach. How did you get started?
Okay. So it all started around 20 to 22 years back when I was in a very difficult situation, uh, mentally, emotionally, physically. I was in a state physically, mentally, I had lost the confidence even to cross the road. And because of that, my chest used to pain, my half head used to pain. I used to have 7 to 8 times loose motions. And because of my physical and mental state, I used to make a lot of mistakes in my work. And because of all this, my relationships suffered in every area, both professionally and personally. But the divinity helped me, and my teachers and my mentors helped me through the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and the yogic techniques, yoga, meditation, the yogic knowledge, the yogic principles helped me bounce back. And for the past 11 plus years, I have been helping my students to come out of stress, negativity, depression, suicidal tendencies, and live a life which they deserve. Because I believe every human being deserves the best.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, how you've transformed yourself and then now you're sharing your life with others. I think that's what purpose means, right? I mean, you found
Yes,
your purpose.
yes. Okay.
So, Mayuresh, what do you mean by holistic wellness? Can you just elaborate a bit on this?
According to me, holistic wellness or well-being, it includes all the development in all the areas of life. For example, physical, mental, emotional, social, spiritual, and financial also. When an individual grows in each and every area of life, then the whole personality blossoms. And I try to help my students first. So the first step is that their mental and emotional balance has to be maintained. They have to become positive and strong at the mental level first. That is the first step. Only then they can take action towards their goals. The first step is mentally and emotionally they should be strong and positive. Second step, work on their body. If these three areas are strong, physically, mentally, emotionally, then it becomes easier to achieve your financial goals also, your relationships goals also, or any area of life, right? But the base is should be very important, that is physical, mental, emotional. The problem people face or try to do, why that problem happens, is they try to chase the work first or the money first or try to fix the relationship first, but they don't fix the main foundation, that is physical, mental, emotional. And in these three also, you need to take care of the first, the mental and emotional thing also. Then the body comes, because we don't work with our body, we work with our mind. When the mind says something, then we go and act, right? The mind says that we have to go to a movie, then the body takes action, like buying a ticket and taking all that stuff, right? Next thing, the mind has to be taken care of first. That is the primary thing we need to take care. If that happens, everything can happen positively and well. As in our scriptures also say ना कि मन को जीत लिया तो संसार को जीत लिया, है ना? तो मन को पहले जीतना जरूरी है, फिर आपने संसार को आराम से जीत सकते हैं.
वाह क्या बात कही आपने मन को जीतो पहले आई थिंक दैट मेक्स सो मच सेंस बिकॉज हम अपने मन पे ही कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाते और अपना मन और उसी के वजह से इंसान भटक जाता है मतलब हम दूसरे जो कर रहे हैं उसी को देख देख के अपनी जिंदगी वी आर ट्राइंग टू अचीव समवन एल्सेज एम्बिशंस यू नो आई मीन आई थिंक दिस सच सो ब्यूटिफुली सेड बाय यू मन को जीत सो मयूरेश whom do you cater to? I mean, are these your students or are you working with individuals other than students? Who are you working with? And what
I'm
is the
primarily
age
working.
group? What is the gender? Yeah.
I'm primarily working with working professionals. age group between 30 to 50. That is the age group I'm catering to, who are busy uh, trying to manage both their work life, then family responsibilities, personal ambitions, and all. And but the time is limited. You know, you have worked for 17 years in corporate life plus family and all that stuff happens. Then the time is limited, the energy is limited. But we have, as a person, we have ambitions and desires, but we have to take care of the family responsibilities. But plus, we have to achieve the targets given by our company also. So all that things creates a lot of stress if you don't have the techniques and the tools and the knowledge. If you learn the techniques, if you have the knowledge, if you practice them consistently, then life becomes easier for ourselves also and people around us also. For in personal life also and in professional life also, we can contribute to the company's growth also, and the individuals in our personal life also. So the important thing, as you said, I cater to working professionals and help them take from the stress, negativity, burnout to the positivity and strength. And then after they achieve a certain level of positivity and strength at the physical, mental, and emotional level, then I help them to achieve uh, their goals at the personal level and their professional level. This is the form.
Yes, yes. This is definitely the need of the hour. I have worked as a professional for 17 plus years. Being a mother of a 9-year-old, I completely understand where you're coming from. And I'm so, so, so happy that you are going out of the way and, you are sharing your knowledge with with all the people who are going through a similar journey. And I think sharing is the best way you can care for someone. So
Absolutely.
amazing. Yeah, amazing. And each one of us has a beautiful way of connecting with like minds. And when you find the right vibe, I mean, whoever is vibing with you at this very moment, watching this show, will, I think, definitely want to know more about how do you deal with this stress, burnout, etc. I mean, it sounds so horrific. I mean, people have been, these words sound so like those bombs, stress, burnout, and people are going through internally, like no one is talking about it, right? I mean, every day you are going through it internally. And it is so important to speak about all these things. Uh,
Yes. Yes, sure, sure, sure. It's a very important thing, and I'm glad that you asked this question. I would definitely like to address it. First of all, I would like to share that it is simple, but it is not easy. Definitely not easy. But it is very simple. By what मैं क्या कहना चाहता हूँ कि why it is simple, because the tools, techniques, knowledge is simple, but because the mind has become complicated, it is very difficult to implement it. Example, everybody knows that if we take care of our sleep, if we take care of food, if we be in nature, in sunlight, uh, do some breathing techniques, do some exercise, listen to some music, then half of the problems will go. But the problem is that sleeping, people don't get proper sleep. The timing of eating food and whatever they eat, that is not proper. There's no physical activity, sedentary lifestyle. Majority of them have desk job. So all these things, and plus the expectation of the society and the social media now. So that all that culminates and makes it a big trouble. So it is very important to simplify things. And how to simplify things? As I said, it is not easy. One who is caught up in the situation, it is not easy. I agree that because I was in the situation. So it is not easy. But what I did, I followed my mentor. I took help of my mentor, because if somebody, you cannot save yourself when you are drowning. If somebody is giving you a hand, you have to take support of that person who is already there. And as I say कि एक गरीब इंसान दूसरे को गरीब मतलब अमीर नहीं बना सकता. एक गरीब इंसान दूसरे को गरीब अमीर नहीं बना सकता. तो for a person who is already calm, composed, centered, balanced, free, that person only can uplift you. So if a mentor who is already calm, composed, practicing this knowledge consistently, implementing this knowledge, getting results for himself and others, only that person has the ability also, and you can be sure that he or she can be able to help you. For that, for example, when I took help of my teacher, whatever my teacher told me, I implemented it consistently. And what I realized by implementing consistently whatever my teacher told me, what my mentors told me, slowly and certainly, I gradually improved a lot. I improved and I totally came out of the situation. It was a very difficult situation for me. So I came out of it. And then after many years of practice, then when I felt that this knowledge, when our teachers were told that you are ready now and you should go through this process of becoming a teacher and then you should start sharing. Then I took up the responsibility because I realized that I have totally come out of it. Now it is my responsibility to share this knowledge and uplift people. Because if my teacher were not there at that moment of time, I don't know where I would have been. My teachers helped me. So it's I at present why I'm doing this is because it is my responsibility and I consider it as my duty. Because somebody helped my teachers helped me at that point of time, and I feel that I should definitely do whatever is possible to help what whoever is in need and comes to me. That is why I'm doing it.
That's so beautiful. And it quite resonates with what our Bhagavad Gita also says. Ki dharma. People here these days are struggling to find their purpose. But I think each one of us has a unique journey that we've gone through and we have overcome some certain things. And when we are sharing that, we can do that with so much conviction because we have been through that journey, right?
Yes, yes.
I mean, something that you have been through and now you've accomplished a state which others are desiring. You cannot be no one can be as good a teacher as you because just merely throwing concepts is not something which will actually enable learning. Learning requires coherence. That is, first of all, the understanding, then doing, the implementing, and then only one will see the results. But I think most of the people these days are stuck in the knowing doing trap, which we all know, right? We just want to gather. Today, many people will be sitting over here getting inspired. But who is it that is going through this thing and will take the step of reaching out, right? That step I think each one of us should think about and take and find the right mentor for you who resonates and who will definitely be able to take out from your current situation. So thank you so much, Mayuresh, for answering this question. So this takes me to another question, which is like, what are these stressful situations these working professionals go through? And like basis your experience with like whatever sharings you've had, and uh, how are they able to maintain like calm composure and balance post your sessions, like what is it that changes or shifts?
Okay. So I'll give
Hmm.
example of one of my students. She is a doctor by profession. She's a doctor by profession. And as you know, doctors have to handle a lot of emergency, right? So first of all, we'll understand her situation. She's a doctor, working professional full time. She's a mother who has twins. She cooks food, and she lives in a joint family in a tier two city. And being in India, you can being a woman, you can understand the situation, right? Her what she goes through, being a working professional, working full time, managing two kids, their twins, joint family, cooking, and if something goes wrong with the kids, who is pinpointing it is her, right? So she has to take care
Yes,
of it. So you can, being a woman, you can understand all those women watching, you can relate to what I'm saying, right? That is okay. So
I have a
before
9 year
she,
old, so I can relate.
uh, so before she came to me around, I can still remember her face. We had a video call around 3.5 years ago. You can watch my interview with her on my YouTube channel because that's also really inspiring. Her name is Madhuri, Dr. Madhuri. So what she shared that when I had a kind of conversation before joining, that is around 3 years ago, she had such a stressful face, a look on her face, and she was so stressful. Then we had a communication, and I shared that you please join uh, the program and go through it. So slowly she joined and implemented the thing. The good thing about her is that she is very uh, consistent and sincere in implementing. She got the
I think
results what
every
she got.
woman is every woman is
So
sincerity is our label.
so that she's very sincere and very dedicated. So at now what she shared is that because she's a doctor now, she has to handle very difficult situations also, the patients also, because there is surgery that has to be done. When you go through the surgery, there is a sort of mental thing happens, no? And plus the parents also she has to take care of, or the relatives also. Plus she has to stand conduct a surgery, so she has to stand for a long period of time, and after that she has to come home and cook
Wow.
and then manage the kids. And something goes wrong in the family, joint family, then she has to, being a woman, she has to take care of it. So after going through all these programs, and she not only the techniques, the yoga, meditation, helped her a lot by practicing it consistently, plus the knowledge, the principles, and being with the mentor, consistently implementing knowledge. Whenever she had any doubt, she used to message me or call me, and I used to give solutions. And now the situation is that she is very calm, composed, centered, and she has to take a split second. She shared that she has to take very quick decisions, split second decisions, no? Because the doctor, something happens, something that, and take care of the patients, also calm them down. So she is able to do with more composure and more calmness. And in at home also, she used to get irritated and angry why her children are not studying, because that happens that the pressure of the work gets onto the those who are weaker, that lower than you. That generally happen. A boss scolds the team members who are junior, right? So similarly, if somebody is working parents, they scold the children. That
Children.
used to happen earlier. And why that child is not studying? It's so simple. She used to scold, right? But now, when I shared the techniques and the knowledge also, she is able to handle the situation much better, and she is to she understands that their level is different, and they are going through different situation at their level. So she thinks not from a elder point of view, she goes to their level and understand things. And because of that, their relationship has improved. And because the relationship has improved between the family members, her children, the response that she is getting from their family members, they are becoming more supportive of her, and they are helping her in the work. And that has been a major transformation. Not only she is more calmer, it has brought changes in the family members also. And similarly, changes have happened in the work professional life also, because she has become more calmer and composed. The response of other doctors or her support staff, that has also changed, because she is calmer and she is able to handle the difficult situation much better. So this is just one of the examples. There are many such examples which people who learn sincerely and implement consistently, the results are guaranteed, and it is definitely very helpful. And it is for everybody, especially those who are going through to stress and all these difficult situation. For them, it is a necessity. It is not a luxury anymore. Doing yoga, meditation, or any kind of thing which calms you down, makes you centered, makes you composed, it is not a luxury anymore. It is a necessity. You have to do it. Yeah. Or else then there will be a big doctor's bill after many years, after 5 6 years, right?
Yeah, right. We shouldn't wait for an adversity to, come in, and timely action is required. I mean, definitely. Because I think what happens is that we get so carried away in our day-to-day life. Like we watch a video which is inspirational, and then again we get back to our tasks, and whatever is a issue which is like at the back of our mind, it just gets suppressed every time you get inspired and you feel that yes, I will do something about it, and then someone calls you, your attention shifts, and then you go back to the grind. This has happened I think this has happened to each one of us at different points in time. I personally experienced it, and as you are rightly saying, that what happens is that your personal life encroaches your professional space, and your professional life encroaches your personal space, and there is no boundary. It's your work-life harmony, balance. It's not about time you spend at work, right? It's about not allowing that. That balance is about creating that boundary of non-encroachment between each other than anything else. Like when I'm with my daughter now, like after working on myself and going through so many processes myself, I realize that now when I'm with her. So no, the switch off everything else, and it has to come with practice. And definitely, I think a mentor, teacher, guru is important. Because what happens is that if I get inspired or more, I get motivated. I can say inspired is it's a superior word than motivation. Motivation is temporary, but when you get inspired by something, then you tend to follow that for longer. But again, it depends upon life situations that you may be pulled back. But with a mentor guru, I think they will keep pulling you back and make you do things. I think that is the beauty of it.
Very good. Very,
Yes.
that's a very important point which we shared. That you need to be in a company which holds you, right? Which puts you ahead in life, right? So there's a saying in Sanskrit, "Sange Shakti Kalyuge." In Kalyug, Sang ki Shakti bahut zaruri hai. Sange Shakti Kalyug. So you have to be, if you want to be strong in Kalyug, in today's age. Kalyug means today's age. Then you have to be in Sangha, which is very positive and which helps you move ahead. So mentor is one, and then you have to create a circle of friends or people who takes you forward. That those are very very important, because alone, if you sit now, it is very good. Going to life is going to pull you back. That is for sure. Alone is very going to be very difficult.
And boredom it's in. I'm telling you, I tried it like couple of years back, but meditation sitting at one place is boring. But when I started experiencing it with groups, and when I started experiencing the beauty of it, and when it started overflowing in other areas of my life, I think that is when you don't need anyone anymore. But to reach there, you need to, as you rightly said, someone is in the this thing quicksand,
Drowning.
and you have to they will need someone to, pull them out from
Yes.
there. After that, they can be on their own. But that empowerment for that point is very, very required.
Yes. Yes.
So, Mayuresh, basis the lives that you've transformed, okay? Can you mention one thing with our audience today that each one of us should incorporate in our lives so that, they experience holistic wellness? One
One
thing
thing.
for sure, like, yeah, one thing.
One thing. See, you need to take care of your mind first. You need to. There is no option, or there is no substitute, or there is no option for you that without taking care of your mind. That is, you need that first priority in life. It's to take care of the mind, because as I said, that we first the mind works, and then we have to take with move with the body, right? If the mind is restless, angry, frustrated, negative, if the mind gets haywire, then the life gets haywire. So first learn to take care of the mind and the emotions. And it is very simple but not easy. It is very simple but not easy. So train your mind. If you learn to train your mind, you can win over the world. That's very important. And techniques like yoga, meditation are very helpful. Very, very helpful. That is proven over centuries and thousands of years. Just you have to do it. Right? It's very simple. But initially, it requires certain amount of effort, and it's difficult. As you said, it is maybe get boring, and if you're not able to do it, my mind wanders here and there. So initially, yes, I agree with you. But if you don't do it, then look at what the state of the mind is. If the imagine a situation, if your mind is not centered, if it is restless, if you're angry, agitated, anxiety is there, then how would the life be? Right? You don't want that kind of life. Right? If you want any situation in life, if you are calm, composed, balanced, happy, peaceful, how beautiful that life will be, right? So that give that a priority, and your life will be beautiful. I can guarantee you. This is recorded. You can say me anytime that I can give you a guarantee that if you are learn to be calm, composed, balanced, happy, peaceful in each and every area of life, whether it is personal, professional, your relationship will be beautiful. You will live a beautiful life, and as a human being, you will live the purpose of born. You'll realize why a human being is different from other animals. That is what you realize. Right? But
Yes,
that the
it needs to
condition
be
is that the
realized.
mind should be taken care of.
Otherwise, it'll just become another piece of information if you just get it. But when you realize it, it's beautiful. It's different. It's different altogether. Every cell of your body will realize it. I have to get goosebumps whenever I realize something which is like really, deep down. It will get goosebumps. Each and every cell is cherishing of your body, is enjoying that beauty of that understanding that you've got in that particular moment. It's
Very,
beautiful.
very wonderful, wonderful. That's
So, Mayuresh, thank you so much today, spending time and energy, and for your beautiful presence, your smiling face, and sharing your journey, and also how your student has benefited. So, Mayuresh, if our audience wants to reach out to you, can you share your details Or in short, where can they find you? I think that would be the best question.
Definitely, I would like to welcome you to experience and take the benefits. You can reach me at mayureshpawar.com, and the links are, it's a website, mayureshpawar.com, and in the website there is a testimonial tab, and the testimonial tabs you can read the testimonials also, and there's a link for the free training program. I invite you for all the free training programs, and we will take, you fill the form, we'll take over from there. Second thing, below this, the description of this you're watching on YouTube or anywhere, you will find the link to our sessions in the description also, and in the comments also. So we can fill the forms and we will take over it. And we would love to share whatever we can to help you grow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mayuresh. Thank you. And it's a pleasure having you today. And you're the first guest of the show, and I'm really, really thankful, and I'm obliged for you to share your time, energy, space. It's not easy. People don't share their time and space these days. It's not, the time is money, right? And किसी को अपना time दे देना मतलब you are actually, it's a donation that you made today. So thank you so much. I'm like really
I'm
feeling
humbled
enriched
and
everything
I'm
here.
grateful to you for having me. And as I said, I believe that it is my responsibility. Whenever I get an opportunity to share somebody and to uplift somebody, I just remember that my teachers helped me. Now, if I can do it, then I definitely have to go there, and whatever I can do, I can just share that.
Thank you, Mayuresh. So until next time, we see you again. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
And have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Take care.